Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man, giving you the truth. Giving you the truth. We got a lot of truth coming today. On this video, I want to talk about the confidence that a man should have. The confidence that a man should have. And I want you to know, I really want you to know that the Most High himself has approved this message. Like many of the messages that y'all hear from me, almost all. Like we the All Subjects channel. So sometimes my opinion comes through, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to talk a little bit about opinions on this video. Now, the confidence that a man should have should never be altered by another man, which when other men say things to a man about his appearance, that's fruity duty. You know? Like when you steady comment, if it's not a friend and y'all just roasting each other playfully, you don't mean nothing by it, like literally, no hidden messages or nothing, it's fine. But when you react to something somebody says by not proving your talking points, not proving who you are, not proving the authenticity of yourself, you are hiding. A lot of y'all dudes hiding it, man. Some of y'all is so deviant that you would go there. You would go there, like literally, with a masculine dude. But we ain't gonna get into that because, you know, people get sensitive over that. You know, the Most High is not showing himself yet. So, you know, people don't really have the truth as to how they supposed to think, so on and so forth. That's why he has this truth man like me. We're going to talk about Christmas today, too. But the confidence that a man should have, they say, he too short. That's an opinion. I'm going to show you why it's an opinion, no matter how short you are. Because if you travel through all the villages of the world, you more than likely, I don't care if you 5'5", you would go somewhere where you're the tallest person in the group. And they'll be like, he's tall. He's tall. You know? Like, I'm 6'2.5". And sometimes I go places, women be like, hey, could you grab this for me? You're a tall guy. They can't even reach it. I just reach over because I got long arms. It's nothing. I be all in Walmart. They be having stuff that they don't got marked that I need. And I just reach up there and grab it. But there's women who would think I'm short. Why? Because that's an opinion. See, it's a little saying out there. They say opinions are like booty holes. Everybody got one. And that's true. But some opinions are indeed facts. But opinions should not be taken to heart. Like, for instance, if somebody calls you ugly, okay, that's an opinion. Because there's always going to be more people, no matter who you are, there's going to be more people who say you're not ugly. Y'all ever see the video? It's a guy that people made fun of him because he had to get his chin taken off in an operation. But he got a woman that a lot of dudes ain't going to get, because you never know what's going through a woman's mind. You got a couple unicorns out there who say, I just like him. And this is another reason why you should have confidence. You should. Now, what's not up for negotiation? You should wash your behind every day. But sometimes, watch this. No matter how much cologne you put on, there's going to be somebody that say, his cologne stink. You see what I'm talking about? These are among the reasons, some of the reasons why you never Just take people's opinions to heart. And don't let none of these YouTubers who be practically acting like the dude from Mannequin, the black dude from Mannequin. Y'all ever see the movie Mannequin? A couple of these dudes are shade under him. But they trying to talk about people's appearance. There's a dude on here. Oh, anonymous mask face looking dude. I ain't gonna even say who he is. Every time somebody come at him, he try to like talk about their appearance and stuff like that. But it don't matter. It don't matter. See, I've had one dude was like, I can't tell you what I said on YouTube, but I had a response. He was like, man, me and him look better than you. I'm like, man, that is what you gonna take him to the, what y'all gonna have a shower together or something, man? This ain't for kids. He gonna say me and dude look better than you. I said, listen, man. I said, you can ask as many people as you want. Everybody is not gonna say you look better than me. And I just got to roast it. I said, you got that on kneecap forehead. I was roasting him right back. And he tried to get personal. They always, look, this is what they do. If the looks comments don't fail or don't succeed, then they want to go to money. You broke, you this. Oh, really? Have you seen my bank statement? Do you know this for certain? That's why I look at it like this, man. If you successful, that's fine. If you want to show other people how to be successful, that's fine too. But when you get to bragging and putting people down, then somebody should strip you, man. Come to Milwaukee. Come to Milwaukee. There's plenty places, man, like nowhere is completely safe. Come to Milwaukee with all that bragging. These dudes will take your car. They'll take your jewelry. Come on, man. This is real life out here. You don't brag out here. Every dude here, right? If you out here bragging and flashing and all that, I give it 6 months. Do it for 6 months. And I guarantee you, you have been and got robbed twice. And some of these dudes here be putting people in the trunk, man. Y'all be talking all that internet stuff. All that internet stuff. You live around all people who don't get down like that. You living around upper class whites, so you wanna flash. Come to somewhere like Milwaukee or Detroit with that garbage. You ain't gonna make you be lucky if you don't be in the homicide tracking. So that's not confidence, man. Bragging is not confidence. When a person is confident, they don't gotta say nothing. You feel it within yourself. Like, this how you know you're not confident. What do you really feel about yourself? How do you view yourself? Do you view yourself as an ambitious person, a successful person, an intelligent person? How do you view yourself? Because that's all that matters anyway. Self-evaluation. Besides the Most High, self-evaluation is what matters. Y'all be letting these people who grew up in broken homes. First of all, watch this. If your daddy wasn't there being a daddy, and I ain't putting nobody down that experienced this, it's an unfortunate thing. My father was there. But, some dudes learn how to be a man through experiences. But if you was not taught how to be a man, that is why you see some of these guys, soon as you put the heat on them, they want to talk about appearance. They want to talk about money. That's what women do. That's what women do. So if somebody say, what did you mean by that? Like, I've seen people do this, man. They question you. They don't agree with you. they not really rocking with you like that. And so they want to talk about you broke, you a bum, that's what guys who haven't been raised right do. Like, you supposed to be able to break somebody down with the talking points, with the content. And that their appearance has nothing to do with if somebody come to you and be like, man, I believe you a grifter, man. Look, I got evidence right here. You said this, it was like this. And you be like, you ugly, your teeth messed up. That don't have anything to do with it. If you not a grifter, if you not a scammer, if you not a person who you got corrected on this or that, you should be able to validate what you say, and that'll make your channel grow with real people. See, some of y'all channels growing with fake people. Fake people. Like people who don't know how to judge other people. People who don't know how to evaluate the character and the way a person should be. A lot of people on YouTube have their subscribers filled with these type of people. That doesn't, listen, that's not success, because so do a lot of megachurch preachers. Eddie Long still had thousands of people coming to his church after all was revealed. So that don't mean nothing. You think that matters? And I'm not trying to slap him around after his death. I'm just saying. So your confidence should not be based on the rejections that you experience. And I'm gonna prove this right. So I'm kind of, y'all know, y'all in the sun, some of y'all ain't experiencing this weather. So if you hear me clearing my throat and all this, that's what. So when I was younger, I probably was like maybe 13, 14. It was this girl. And my grandmother had this duplex where my uncle stayed upstairs, his daughter, his son, his wife, and my grandmother stayed downstairs. Me and one of my cousins, we used to always go over there to spend the night so we could hang together and stuff like that. Because he lived all the way over here, I lived over here, so we used to meet over my grandmother's house. Well, sometime my cousin used to have her friends come over there, right? And of course, you know how little boys gonna be. We called ourselves taking a liking to her friends, right? I'm finna show you how this works. One of her friends, she wrote a letter and gave it to my cousin. And my cousin was laughing and stuff like that. And I said, what did it say? It said, I like you. I don't like such and such, talking about me. He is Ulgy. She couldn't even spell ugly. She spelled ugly U-L-G-Y, right? Now check this out. Do y'all think that stopped me from talking to girls? No. Do y'all think every girl agreed with her? No. Because watch this. They other friend, okay, I ain't gonna put their names on YouTube. My cousin had another friend that stayed across the street from her. She took a liking to me. And I talked to her for like 2 or 3 years. Like literally, like nothing never really became of it. But I she could never, her father had that advice on her. She could never get away. So that's why you don't, look man, women's supposed to call you ugly. That's a control mechanism, but it's also, it's also like just their opinion. Every woman ain't gonna think none of us cute. If you think that, you got mental issues, like something wrong with you, literally. You need therapy. If you think every woman think you cute, what are you doing? What the hell? Y'all should have saw this. This car right here It's snow and ice out here. He literally was inches away from me. Or she. Y'all see what I'm talking about? That was just point proof. This is the dumb stuff people do. And that's why you should never evaluate yourself based on these people. Now that person probably didn't see nothing wrong with what they did. I don't know if they weren't looking or something is just, these people taking this Christmas stuff too far. They are. Like, because they don't have no spiritual backbone. Like, they don't do research. Some of these people, the only books they ever read was in college or in elementary school. These people don't read. They don't know about nothing. And that's another reason why your confidence as men should not even be your own father. This is what you should do. If your father be putting you down, right? Just sit back one day and just kind of write it down. Write down all of his shortcomings. Don't bring them to him, that's your father. And then after you write his shortcomings down, right underneath it, this is why I should never view myself how he says I am. Write that right underneath it. If your father is saying you ain't gonna never be nothing, but he's not nothing, write that down. You see what I'm talking about? If your father was a simp, let another woman keep him away from being around you, write that down. These are reasons why your self-evaluation should not be based on these people. I'm telling you. So, they call you ugly. They say you broke. Okay, let's say you are broke. What are you doing about it? What do you want to do about it? Because you shouldn't just settle for it. You're a man. Get you some money. You don't have to grift on people. Learn something, do something, be something. You know, but don't let these little gold digging broads with 20 and 30 bodies on them. You can put your whole hand down there on the inside. Don't let them tell you nothing. And do the same thing with these women. When they try, wait, let me go over here. Let me go over here. The sun is shining. When they try to, like, talk about what you don't have, but they don't have values, sometimes you have to argue. Be like, okay, so you talking about how I'm broke, but you. Sometimes, I wouldn't advise it. It's rare occasions where you just have to tell somebody about themselves. But how you view yourself, these people are evil. They don't know what they need to know about God. They don't know how to behave. They're childish. Like, a lot of people are fully grown, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. And they're childish. This is how you know somebody's childish. If you're around them and you're getting into it with them about trivial stuff, who you voted for, things that you supposed to be doing or they supposed to be doing. See, adults know how to talk rational and tactful. People who don't know how to talk rationally and tactful, they just prove that they're childish. Children have no control, no self-control, because it hasn't developed yet. So when you see people doing things that involve lack of self-control, they're childish. Being addicted to drugs is childish. Taking all of your money. Now, if you gamble, you gamble. I'm not a preacher that condemns it because I know the truth about it. It's just money. It's risk. It's, you know, I ain't gonna grift on you and tell you something is a sin so you'll come my way. I don't do that. But a person that takes everything, forgetting about their kids, forgetting about what they bills and all this stuff, that's childish. It is. Accepting being broke is childish. You living off women, that's childish. It's childish. You should never live in a woman's house. If you live in a house, your name should be on the lease, hers shouldn't. And you should be a person of integrity. Like, even if your relationship fails, you don't just throw your wife just like you ain't never made no kids with her or nothing like that. It's just your relationship that failed. You don't stop like going to the store for her, doing little things for her. You know, of course, I wouldn't advise going all out for a woman who don't respect you or don't treat you as a man. But you don't stop who you are as a person. You know, that's part of confidence too. Like, you can't, I will quit a job, like literally, because I had a confidence that, and my seatbelt was all twisted up, but I had a confidence that I don't have to accept all that toxic stuff. There's other ways to make money. I'm a money maker. I have talents, I have abilities, I can learn almost anything and practically anything. See how that confidence works? Now you could come along and tell me something otherwise. I'll look at you like an enemy. Because most people will try to pull you down, but they don't know what it's going to take to bring you up. I don't want yes men around me, but I know I will have to have guys around me that know how to pull me up. Otherwise, they should be quiet. Like, any subject that I know about and you don't, shut up. This, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm saying it like this is because I know people in personal life that they evaluate everything by whether or not they think they have more than you. That's not confidence. And a person like that, you could break them down real easy and you'll see they not confident. They start getting disrespectful with the mouth when they can't prove what they saying. So there's people out there like that. They think, let's say they got 5 cars or they got 5 businesses, and you doing, say, like Instacart or something. That don't mean they know more than you. That don't mean it's not situations where you could tell them what to do. But a lot of people will evaluate you based on this, and that's when you never let people evaluate you based on falsehoods and opinions. When they do it, you either change the subject, get away from around them, stop being friends with them, stop going around them, or you put them in their place, or both. Your appearance, what you think of your appearance should always be high. No matter what. You should not wear high hairstyles just because other people do it. You shouldn't wear your facial hair the same way other people do. That's why I do what I want, man. There's nobody on YouTube I'm trying to look like. In fact, I go out of my way not to look like these dudes. Because I don't have to look like you. Who are you? Oh, I'm successful. I got millions. Good. Good. Okay, tell me how you got it. Help me out. I'm listening. But where I stop listening is when people try to elevate themselves over me. That's when I stop listening. You're not better. If you don't have a relationship with the Most High where you can learn directly from Him, ain't nothing you accomplish on earth gonna ever make me even view you up here. Because I know either the devil is fueling your success or arrogance is. I start losing respect for people who talk down on the Most High. And look, you shouldn't even be talking down on the Bible if you don't know it. You should be asking questions, not talking down. People be on here talking down. And I done already invited everybody for smoke. And ain't nobody accepted the invitation. I know y'all watching my videos, some of y'all. I know a lot of these bigger YouTubers try to act like they ain't, but I got my ways of knowing y'all is. I do. And listen, man, I don't believe in disrespecting people. I don't. But some of these guys be out of line. Like, you hear how they talk today. Look, this is what y'all do as viewers. If you in somebody's video and they get to cussing you out, acting mean, trying to like correct you in ways that is unnecessary, just leave. Don't do no super chat. And you ain't even gotta unsubscribe to them. I don't have to just always unsubscribe. I got more confidence than that. You don't mean that much. I don't have to get back at you. But when they act like that, just leave. Leave up out of there. Go to somebody else's video. Go watch somebody else's video. Go get in somebody else's lot. Because ain't nobody on here all that. Ain't nobody worth all that. I don't care how many subs you got. I don't care how long you've been on YouTube. I don't care how short you've been on YouTube. Listen, man, you just a person. You just a person. And I'm going to make sure, as long as I'm on here, that you remember that. So when you doing a live and stuff like that, if somebody go on an intermission to get the likes up, that's pure genius. We're not talking about that. We talking about people who be belittling their audience like they the only person who make content. Y'all need to show them sometime. You ain't the only person. Watch this. Leave up out of there. Get these dudes, man. Nobody all that on here. We got different talents. We got different abilities. And that's why, don't ever look at these dudes on YouTube and start being down on yourself. Especially, let's say you have a money problem. Say you have a money problem. Say you don't make that much from your job. How do you view yourself? Because I be literally watching guys' videos. And I done talked to guys on email, this, that. Like, they don't have a lot materially. But when you listen to them, they very articulate and they very intelligent. These are the people who should never get down on yourself. YouTube be censoring people. So if your subs ain't going up like that, it could be because of them. Start hopping on their heels in your videos. Like, everybody's subs should be going up. If they fair and you making videos and people watching it, I don't care if 2 people watch it. Your subs should be going up. If they not, you already know somebody manipulating. Don't get down on yourself. Either you're going to keep making content or you're going to stop. Never get down on yourself, because some of these dudes y'all look up to, like Sneako. Sneako, for instance. The dude be in the red pill space like he's red pill. But if you watch, he had a video, he got exposed. Where Duke the Don made a whole video showing how Sneako got exposed. And he's supposed to be red pill, but dude ramming his girl, looking back at him. Like, yeah. And he admitted it. But some people, hey, you got Denzel Washingtons out here. You got Brad Pitts out here. They not all in Hollywood either. Some of them right here on YouTube. Brad Pitts, actors, frauds. But because you know how to act, that don't necessarily make you a fraud. What makes you a fraud is secret ties. People manipulating your numbers. People helping you get your numbers because you belong to this group or that group. You's a fraud. Let me tell you about something that happened in Wisconsin last night. I'm going to show you how fraudulent stuff is. So it was below zero, and they were telling people. Let me see if I can find it. We got plenty of time. Let me see. I'm gonna show you how people is frauds, man. I'm finna show you something. Give me a second. Hold on. I'm trying to find the news from last night.
Don't like surprises? Proactive notification.
Wisconsin pipeline.
Showing results for Wisconsin pipeline.
Okay. They tried to wait. Let's see what this said.
We Energies is making an urgent plea to the public to reduce their natural gas use by immediately lowering their thermostats.
If not, there could potentially be gas outages. And you know what that means? That means people could lose their heat on this frigid night. One of the gas suppliers for We Energies, they experienced a significant equipment failure with its interstate pipeline network in DeKalb County, Illinois. It's right over the border. We're told 2 valves.
I believe this garbage,
so far, we've learned one of them has been fixed. They're working to get the other one back.
Okay, now look. Now look. Here's what happened. Now check this out.
Natural gas coming to Wisconsin, and with the extreme.
Even now, I'll admit they had to come out and see what was going on with my furnace, but it was because it just needed a filter. These are the type of games people play, and I'm gonna talk about that today too. That's gonna be probably the last video that I'm gonna make today. I'm gonna go a little harder than I normally do on Saturdays because I want to make this Christmas video, but they were trying to tell us on 0 below night to turn our thermostats down, or it could be a blackout. It wasn't no blackout. That probably was another test to see if people panic. There are people who call themselves elite that they manipulate this, manipulate that, manipulate your level of confidence, create depression. Y'all ever notice how we keep hearing about these celebrities deleting themselves? Don't pay no attention to that. You live. Live. Get your confidence up and live. You should be like, I'm broke right now, but I got enough strength. I got enough know-how. I got enough intelligence. I'm going to have me some money. That's how you should be thinking. Don't be looking at these dudes putting people down for being broke. Okay, let me ask you something. Did you do anything sinister? Anything sexually questionable or anything to get where you at? If you did, it's not talent. Shut up. Are you some type of agent? If you are, shut up, man. You ain't got it like you say. And y'all should know this about these people on here. Twitter, YouTube. If they working with the feds, man, I ain't trying to hear. Man, listen. You didn't come out of the mud like you say. If you working with the feds. But anyway, I gotta close this video out because we got other stuff we gotta talk about. And I need to get to work, y'all. Today ain't my Sabbath. Based on research, it's just not. I mean, if it is yours, more power to you. You know. But today I'm gonna be out here working. I'm gonna be out here working. There's gonna be a lot of money out here. But this is the truth, man. The channel is the No Matrix. No getting down on yourself over people saying negative things to you or acting negative towards you. Keep working. If you're going to keep going to work, keep going to work. Oh, you too slow. Oh, you ain't doing this right. Okay, how you want me to do it? Try to do it the way they want. If that's not good enough, keep getting your checks. Build up other sources of income so you can get away from around these toxic people. But don't let them get down on you where you're not even enjoying your off days, man. Off. That's why I say off on the schedule. Because you ain't working. You supposed to be playing video game, eating, laughing, going to the movies, going to the mall. Forget them people at your job. Let them laugh. They laughing in the corner because they little kids. I saw a dude confront another dude for the same thing, and then dude proved how childish he was, trying to challenge him to a fight. Just because he put him in his place. Childish. Anyway, thanks for watching.